Hey, folks, this is Shama from. Where do I come from? Right, Japan. No, POC. Today, I would like to discuss about espionage preventions in Japan. Because you know why? Because naturalized citizens from China and possibly Korea, I think, allegedly, they are occupying central government positions and important role within the government become politically contentious on X right now. And also by complaining about personal data being freely accessible to the Chinese Communist Party or maybe South Korea represents significant vulnerability about our data. So I think Japan lacks a comprehensive espionage prevention law. And those absence of the comprehensive legal framework pertaining espionage prevention law in Japan can be partly attributable to the post-war constitutional framework and is too much emphasis on pacifism, which has framed such a legislation excessive state interference. Back in the Cold War period, I remember the conservative factions, LDP, Liberal Democratic Party, they actually advocated the necessity of an espionage prevention law, based on my memory. But the opposing party, including Socialist and Communist Party, as well as the leftist group, including Sokakai, they actually criticized that as a mechanism for ideological control, or maybe revival of a repressive public security prevention law. So this political polarization back then significantly hindered enactment of such legislations. But instead of what was happening in Japan, Japan has only relied on right now patchwork of existing law, such as Penal Code, specifically crime for inducing foreign aggressions, and National Public Service Act, confidentiality obligations, and Foreign Exchange and Foreign Trade Act, and also the Act on Protection Specially Designated Secret, which has been enacted in 2013 to address espionage-related issues in a limited manner. So I think the need for the renewed discussion on this matter is critical. And warrants the further discussions is necessary. Because we have a whole bunch of espionage-related problem right now. And I noticed that Japan's insular geography has shielded from the overt warfare and espionage resulting in low public awareness of the need for the espionage preventions with a threat like cyber attack or economic espionage, only recently gaining visibility by the police. Concurrently, addressing the issue involving Yakuza-linked religious organizations has been complicated. Their political influence, ties to politicians, local elites, electoral significance, or constellations of religious freedom under our constitutions. Notably, the political level is certain religious groups such as relationship between Xinjiang and Communism Party, or Xinjiang was a liberal democratic party, or unification church with LDP, or Komeito with Sokakai, has hindered the robust regulatory discussions impeding direct enforcement efforts. So, I think the oversight conducted by the Public Security Intelligence Agency and the police authority to track all illicit activity involving organized crime groups, including Yakuza and Hangura, and religious organizations such as Xinjiang, it's needless to say, important. We should do that right away. However, I think that substantiating espionage activity probably is challenging, resulting in investigations and prosecution and so on. So we need to analyze how to implement whole freaking changes, whole freaking necessary steps. So what am I going to do is I would like to add this part to my socioeconomic analysis report, which I would like to share with you guys, by introducing more thorough analysis with some reform idea, and eventually to make Japan clean again. So I will let you know by posting additions on X, and hopefully you can enjoy it. Just simply stay tuned, and thanks for listening, and make America great again and make Japan clean again. Thank you.